Hi, do you practice what you preach? I usually do, but this time I failed. This is Susan Broder from Speak Languages and Travel the World, here to help you improve your English with minimum effort and maximum benefit. So what is it I failed in? Well, I usually teach my students to set SMART goals, to make short-term goals and long-term goals, and to make them very specific so that they can feel the progress that they've made in a short time and also over a long time. So about a month and a half ago, I set myself a short-term goal. I wanted to learn sufficient Hungarian so that I could present myself in a few words, maximum 1 minute. And I set myself this goal not only for myself, but also to set a challenge and an example for my students. And I'm always encouraging my students to do their best, to find the right time for them to study. I was really enthusiastic. I wanted to absolutely set them a good example. Unfortunately, I failed. I was reflecting on why I failed. This is something important to understand, because if I can understand why I failed, it'll be easier for me to help my students like you. So, why did I fail? Well, this is a period I'm very focused on trying to create new materials to help you and serve you even better, and therefore my best learning time was dedicated to exactly this, creating better materials. Now, my best learning time is early in the morning. I just love the early morning, particularly if I can get out into nature, because nature inspires me. I'm more creative, I'm much more focused than during other parts of the day. So while on the one hand it was very important for me to do my learning early in the morning, on the other hand there was the debate on whether I should use my creative time for creating new materials. So in the end I didn't give priority to my language learning goal. And this was the mistake, if you can call it such, because I know if I don't do certain things immediately as soon as I get up, one of them is physical exercise and the other is, for example, learning, I won't find time for it during the day. So my biggest mistake was to not make my language learning a priority. This is something that I always tell my students. You have to make it a priority. If it's that important to you, you will find time to do it during your day. As I said, my best time is early morning. And if it's a priority, you will do it. Inevitably, my creative work for my students was more important than my small challenge in learning to be able to present myself in a minute in Hungarian. So this was a great learning moment for me, because I realized that if it happened to me, it can certainly happen to my students, and therefore I think this is something that we have to highlight. How important is learning English for you? If it's really, really important, you'll find the moment to do it. But as I always say, it has to be small moments and regular moments of things that you really enjoy doing. Otherwise, you won't reach your goal as quickly and you'll end up as frustrated as in the past of saying, oh, I've studied English for 10 or more years and I haven't really made that much progress. It's because you're not being consequent. You're not doing it in small bites, but regularly and in small enjoyable bites. So now that I've understood that I also fall victim of not being able to practice what I preach, I'm going to set myself the challenge again and see if this time round I can actually reach my goal. Therefore, remember, prioritizing is the most important thing, because if it's your priority, you'll put effort into it and you'll reach your goal. If it's not your priority, you'll do it somehow, sometime, but you'll not gain the progress that you really, really care about. So I hope this was as eye-opening to you as it was to me, and I look forward to hearing about what difficulties you have in learning English in the comments below. If this video was helpful for you, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of new videos I upload. And have a wonderful day. See you in the next one. Bye!